Dear future self, how do I start to paraphrase the life you led? Half of it is synonymous to triumph. The other half is a mixture of confusion, fear, frustration, disappointment, failures, desperation, sadness, tears, depression, heartaches, and brokenness. But I don't want you to look back and only see the other half. Because what feels ridiculously powerful is not the surface of uncertainties, but the distinct illusion of what we call life. This life you try so hard to comprehend is the very life that brought you to where you are, exactly where you wanted to be. Without these phases you have tried to escape from, you will never realize how much you needed happiness. Once before you felt trapped in a cage of fear and sadness, only to discover that the ultimate key to releasing yourself is allowing yourself to experience all this and more. In those times, you felt the universe has abandoned you, and that you were eternally doomed. Little did you know that the best was yet to come. You also realized that all these thoughts of negativities would never go away. You only needed to play a game. Play a game on them. You learned to bargain. You were taught to compromise. They always accompanied you, and so was joy and victory. That is the beauty of balance, the yin and the yang, the positive and the negative, sadness and happiness, success and failure, day and night, darkness and light, sun and moon, summer and winter, black and white, laughter and tears, punches and hugs, love and bitterness, hatred and peace, young and old, you and me. See, the world may have changed, times may have been more and more modern, but there's always a point that you will look back. The world is complicated, but everyone turns around and look back. You've always wanted this, to picture it out, to have a complete understanding of the paths you've taken, of the experiences you had, of the decisions you've made, of the people you've met, of the adventures you encountered, of this so-called life you've chosen. The journey was poetic because you made it your own. This is no one else's but yours, your life, shared with the people you love, shared to the world around you, shared with Christian and your kids. You have precious little ones now. That's beyond joy. There's nothing that could take that away from you, from us. It's a dream that has always been in our hearts, waiting to happen. The possibilities of what could happen, of things that may appear right before your eyes, were endless. You miss that for sure. But you're exactly where you needed to be. You've never been ready, but you continued living and dreaming, and walking and talking, and smiling and loving and learning. You talked to people with your heart out. You expressed sincerity and appreciation to the world you embraced. You did not stop just because you felt pain. Yes, you experienced pain, and you still do, but that's alright because it reaffirms your humanity. You're okay. You've always been okay. You captured moments, and you took photos, and you wrote about them. You shouted it out. You did not silence your urges. You did not hide your desires. You lived, and you let others do the same. But you never forgot to remember and reminisce. You always knew the value of calmness and quiet moments. You know how to sit peacefully and listen to your innermost thoughts and feelings. You've always loved ideas, and sometimes it irritated you that you almost know exactly what other people's ideas are. You don't like that about yourself though, because you know that you can't monopolize ideas and knowledge. But you can't help it that you always know something. You know how much you love conversations, but you've learned to choose which ones are worth pursuing and which ones are to be stopped. It always excites you when you know nothing about something. You're like a child again, waiting for ideas to drop on your lap. You can never get enough of this wisdom, that sometimes it puts you in a situation you're not fond of. With too much yearning for information, you become a victim. You become hungry. You're too insatiable. And in this lifetime, you can never fill up your cup. Once you start acquiring, so was the craving. It never stops. That has been your weakness. You tend to hold on to things. You wanted more and you wanted to be more. But you did it. You wanted to reach the moon and you get a star. You wanted to fly and you did travel a lot. You wanted a fairy tale and you fell in love. You've always wanted to serve your country and you worked to make a difference. You wanted a better life and you've helped your family. You wanted to be a model and you are a model wife and mom. You are beautiful in your own way, in your own right, in your own pace. This is your legacy, your family and the life you created. You doubted and at times you lose faith. You shatter, you break, you lose again and again. You stumble and fall and stay down for a while. But just like how you were taught when you were a little one how to get up and dust yourself, you always do climb back up. That's your default. And so I congratulate you. I salute us. I am proud of what you've become, of who you are, and of who you will still become. It has been a journey and there's still a long ride ahead. While you're at it, enjoy to the fullest and don't forget to smile. Forever yours, present self.